So TV plays a tremendously important part in our overall media mix. I think somewhere between 25 to 30% of the amount of money we spend goes on television. I think that over time that amount has probably reduced. As a business, we have put more and more of our money into the digital world. Digital is an increasing part of our customers' lives, and we want to be present in their lives as and when they consume media. So the money that we spent on TV has decreased.
Okay, now we're here at Sky Media today, and at Vodafone you've been working with what is now a Sky Media portfolio company, DataXu.
That's correct.
To improve the way you do marketing. Give us the detail on what you've been doing and what it's done for you.
Yeah, sure. So I guess the thing for me is, given the amount of money we spend at Vodafone, the onus is on me and my team to really demonstrate the commercial value of what we spend, to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt how every pound we invest in media delivers a return to the business. I think that what DataXu have been able to give us is a very new and very different approach to understanding our media ROI. So over periods of time with DataXu, we have been conducting an enormous amount of test and learn experiments to better understand how each of our media channels work in isolation and in combination, and to determine exactly what they deliver back to the business.
And so, can you give us any examples of what you learned from your?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So we've learned that TV works, exactly how well it works. We've learned how well it works in isolation, but in combination with other media. And so realistically, what we've been able to do is to optimize our media channel mix and optimize every pound that we've spent. So for example, that has enabled us to return millions of pounds back to the business without impacting our sales. It has also enabled us to spend the same money in different ways and deliver sales increases from advertising of high single figure to low double figure percentage.
Okay, now you mentioned test and learn there. Has that been a new philosophy for you, or is it something other brands should be doing with their marketing?
So it's a new philosophy for us. It's something we've been doing for the last 18 months. It's something that I've been trying to make as part of our DNA as an organisation. And the reality with test and learn is that it can be very, very hard to get set up. It's very labour intensive, both as a client organisation and from our media agencies. So it's in a world where everybody is trying to make life simple. It actually puts more complexity back in. Yeah. I guess, but you go through a little bit of short-term pain for some very, very long-term gain. I guess, do I think it's something that other organisations should be doing? Absolutely.
And in your experience, having done it, what would be your advice to other brands who are looking at adopting those approaches? So my advice would be stick the course. Like most worthwhile things in life, the most worthwhile things are very rarely easy, and this can be challenging. I think the advice that I would give would be to bring the business with you at the earliest point. Understand who your key internal stakeholders are, get them on board early on, and start small. Start off with a small test to demonstrate the potential of test and learn as an approach, and build that up over time. Now, as a mobile network, that's an interesting category, if you like, because that's a market, I guess, that is saturated for consumers. I guess you're all competing for churn and for each other's customers. What does that mean for the way you market your brand?
So yes, the market is the mobile market is mature. Within that, there are certain categories that grow and decline. I guess what the industry is doing is expanding into other areas. So we talk the world of quad play and convergence. moving from mobile into broadband and television, and then the players of the likes of BT and Sky doing similar. So I guess what this does mean for us is that firstly, we are able to get the most out of every media pound that we spend in our core markets, but that also we are able to translate some of those learnings into new and emerging markets that we're going into.
And as a company with millions of subscribers, what place does the data from those customers play in your marketing mix and in your spend?
It plays a reasonably large amount. I mean, clearly we know who our customers are, and we know when they're coming out of contract. I guess what we are doing is getting better at understanding exactly how we can, understand what's important to them when it's important, and give them the right message at the right time.